Hi, welcome to Pink Board. Today we are going to see the summary of Lost Spring, which is written by Annie Jung. So here today we are going to see the second part. Okay, the first part is sometimes I could find a rupee in a garbage, which tells about the life of Sahib-e-Alam. Okay, I have taken it as a different video. Okay, the link of that video is given there in the description box. If you feel like to have a look at, you can have it. So today we are going to have the second part of it with the title I Want to Drive a Car, which tells us about the life of Mukesh. And this Mukesh dream is to become a motor mechanic. And here Annie Jung is telling that his dream is like a mirage. Mirage is something which we could able to have or see from distant, but if we could able to go near to it, we could able to find it to be vanishing. So that is what is mirage. Why Mukesh dream seems to be a mirage for Annie Jung. So this talks about the people who are living in Firozabad. What is there in Firozabad? Okay, Firozabad is known for its glass blowing industry. So all the people in that area has been involved in making glass bangles. Okay, and here if you take the children, around 20,000 children have involved in this. So the elders used to go to the factory to work over there. Okay, it is that melting the crushed bottles and making it to be in a molten state, and then they will add color to it and they will make it to be spiral like by showing it to the furnace, and that's how it comes out as a spiral, and that will be divided using a diamond, and the bangle product will be without getting connected in its end. So that welding process or solidering work has to be done by children at home. So that's what their work is. So Annie Jung happened to meet Mukesh. So Mukesh is calling Anis to visit his home. Okay, and he is proudly telling that it is a renovated one. So Annie Jung went along with Mukesh to his house. When they entered the house, okay, you know how he opened the house? The door is a oobleed door, which is an unsteady one. He just kicked it using his foot and the door got opened. It is not only the condition of Mukesh family, all the houses in that area seems to be like that. And the way this Mukesh took, the narrator, that way is full of drainage canals. Okay, and those drainage canals are choked with garbages, and because of that the stagnant water is there and the smell is coming out of that. So in such a place these people are living. So when she went inside the house of Mukesh, she could able to find a frail woman. Frail refers to the weak, thin women. Who is she? Is Mukesh brother's wife. Okay, she is the one who is taking care of Mukesh, Mukesh brother, and then Mukesh father. And when this Mukesh father enters the house, she brings her veil closer. That is, veil is nothing but the cloth which is wrapped over her head. She is bringing it closer. This tells us how they are following the tradition, and women were not allowed to come out of their house rather than taking care of the family. And we happen to meet grandmother of Mukesh. Okay, what she is telling us, this bangle making business is a God given lineage for us. Okay, how can we broke that? This lady have seen her own husband becoming blind because of working in that dingy cell. So it is not only the room is dark, because of polishing the bangles which are made up of glass, small particles from it will get into their eyes, and because of that they will lose their eyesight before they become adults. Okay, that's how it is there given in the textbook. And when you take Mukesh's father, first he started his life as a tailor, and later on he took the business of bangle making. And Mukesh's father is telling that I couldn't able to do anything for my children, I couldn't able to build a house, I couldn't able to send them to school. What I know, okay, that's what I taught to my children. So that is bangle making. So this is what the life of Mukesh is, and it is not only the condition of Mukesh family, all the people in Firozabad are like this. So we happen to have here one such girl, Savita. Okay, she is wearing a pink color dress and she is solitaring the bangles, solitaring in the sense connecting the bangles, and her hands is moving like the hands of a machine. That's how Anis Jung is telling. It's all because of practice. So right from her young age she is trying to do that, and she is sitting closer to a older woman. Okay, and she seems to be somewhat married, and what Anis Jung is telling that one day the Savita will also get married like that lady. Okay, she will be wearing a red color dress and red color bangles over her hand, and her hands dyed with henna, that is mehendi, and she will have all these, but there will not be any light in her eyes. Okay, that tells that they are very weak because they couldn't able to get enough money to have proper diet. Not only that, because of working in that dingy cell, dark room, okay, obviously they lose their eyesight very soon. And here we could able to see two distant world, two different world which are not having any connection to each other. So one is a world of rich people, okay, bureaucrats, politician, and then middlemen who are cunning enough. On the other side, we could able to find these poor people who are suffering, starving for food. They couldn't able to take even one full meal a day. They are suffering. Not only they are poor, not only they are working in such a situation, they are also discriminated because of caste. So Anis Jung met few youngsters and she was asking, why can't you start an association for you? For that, these youngsters answered that we can't even think of that, because if police comes to know, we will be hauled and dragged by the police. So we don't have the courage to do that. That's what part of their growing up is. Okay, they were not taught to be courageous. So when we could able to talk with them, okay, they could able to talk about this endlessly. That is, they talk about their poverty, and then they talk about the apathy, that is, no one is having concern for them, and then they talk about the greediness of those people, bureaucrats, middlemen, and politicians, and then the injustice which is happening to them. So they can talk endlessly about this. So they couldn't able to go to school. Okay, they can't do anything about their situation before they come to the stage of recognizing at what stage they are. Okay, they automatically become slaves to do this work, and in the text it is given as mind numbing toil. Okay, that their brains have stopped thinking. Okay, that's how they are working hard. Okay, that's what is given there. And here, being in this condition, to have a dream like to become a motor mechanic, okay, is something different for Anis Jung. She is expecting that some more children like Mukesh should come out of this situation and should long for or to have a dream like this. So Anis Jung is asking Mukesh, few airplanes also fly over Firozabad. Do you have dreams about that? Okay, Mukesh is feeling embarrassed because he don't know, he is not aware of these things, but his embarrassment haven't turned into a regret yet, regretting us as if we failed to do something in our life. That's what is regretting. So Anis Jung is believing that someone like Mukesh, by looking at the planes, will have a dream to fly in that. Okay. I hope this is helpful for you.